Now let's look at this one. It's the Sofirn SP31. This is version 3. I didn't ever own version 1 and version 2, but I did some brief research and found out that the reflector is now different on this version 3. It's a TIR reflector. They also changed the emitter to an SST40 emitter. I don't know much about that emitter. I've seen some people say good stuff about it. I've seen some people say some bad stuff about it. So it's all just a mix of opinions. But they changed that up. They've also added some Type-C charging. I'm usually not a fan of this external charging, but they redeemed themselves with this port cover here with a ribbed bottom right there. When you push this back in, it is not coming out unless you absolutely want it to. So they did a good job with that. It's not just popping open all the time and letting debris and water and stuff in there. Good job. I'll accept that. I usually take my batteries out, but nice to have it in a pinch, especially if it's not going to be flying open all the time. 2 buttons. You have a tail and a side. The side doesn't do anything until you mash that tail. Check this out. With this, you press the side button and the tail at the same time to come up in moonlight mode. I like that because that's going to save your night vision. If you need moonlight mode, you can get to it, because this light also features memory mode. So I'm going to turn it back off, turn it back on, it comes back on in whatever it was in. That's a nice touch to be able to reach moonlight mode without coming up too high. You have your battery indicator right there to let you know your battery's doing good. It also serves as a little indicator when you're charging to go from red to green when charging. If you want to reach strobe mode, you just hold down on that side button, and then a quick press takes you to SOS, another quick press takes you to beacon, and then it'll just keep cycling through until you hold down on it again to get out of strobe mode to go back into regular light levels. I want to show you this low level light tonight because that is pretty impressive to me. Check that out. 120 hours. So you're looking at 10 nights, 10 12-hour nights, or 5 24-hour periods. We'll go over it tonight and I'll show you what that looks like at night. That's really good. Then here's all your other information. With that TIR reflector, you're going to get 269 meters of throw. Not huge, but also not terrible for this size. It's got 5 hours and 50 minutes at 300 lumen. That's going to get you through a decent part of a night on medium, but that low at 120 hours, that impressed me. I'm going to show that to you all and let you see what you think about it. And we're going to compare it to these other lights out here. Here's some other 18650s that I have that are somewhat comparable. I'll get them out, show you what they do and how they perform side by side, and we'll just go from there. Now we're having a nice quiet night. Let's get this thing out here and show you what it can do. There it is on the low setting. That's what's going to get you by for 120 hours. So we're looking at 10 12-hour nights or 5 24-hour periods, whatever you need. And that low setting right there is definitely going to get you walking through the woods, doing whatever you need to do for the next 10 nights. That is awesome. All right, let's tilt this camera back and throttle it on up to turbo. Throwing out there all the way to the tree line. Very nice. Now let's bring up the Workhos FC13. And with the Workhos FC13 having the SFT40 emitter in it, it's going to throw pretty nicely and have a nice tight hot spot. Not surprised. Alright, now for its older sister, here the other Sofirn, the SC31T Pro. That's the blue one I had on the table. A little less lumen. You can definitely tell that it's a little bit older. Now for the Convoy. S2 Plus. Check that tint out. I do love that tint, but definitely not reaching out there quite as far. Just in case you have an S2 Plus, you can see how it's going to compare. There's the highest setting. That's all you get on that S2 Plus. And then it goes to strobe. Alright, and then the LAPG. Tons of flood. Still an impressive amount of flood on that LAPG. The Sofirn on the left there is definitely getting a little bit warm, but I haven't noticed it step down. Let's see where we're at. I'm going to decrease it back down to low, medium, high. Still goes to turbo. Let's watch it. Now I'm actually going to pay attention. It may have stepped down earlier. Still going strong. It's a lot of light. I'm impressed. Feeling it. Definitely hot at the bezel. I'm just going to keep pushing it. I want to see what it can do. I'm watching my timer here on the camera. Man, it's quiet and peaceful out here. Had to go ahead and take advantage of this quiet time out here to show you all how this was working, how it's doing. And it still hasn't stepped down. That's crazy. Very nice. Well, there you have it. Hopefully these comparisons can help you. If you have something that you have cross your mind, go ahead and hit me up in the comments. I'll try my best to answer any questions anybody has and help you out. Very cool. I appreciate you all watching, and until next time.